Welcome back to Broyles Outdoors, and today we're going to take you through our 2024 Pottery Barn Airstream. We had decided to upgrade to a bigger Airstream. Let me go back a little ways. We first started camping in a tent years ago, and then we went to our Lexus LX 450. We put a platform in the back that we could put a full-size mattress in, and we camped in that a few times. And then we upgraded to, on our previous Tacoma, we upgraded to a rooftop tent that we camped in for about 3 years. Then we decided to take the plunge and get an Airstream. We got a 19-foot Caravelle corner bed, which we have a video on with it going through the whole thing. And then we decided, you know, there's not enough room in the inside, which is crazy for 2 people, but there's not enough room on the inside, and we wanted a bigger one. We actually knew what floor plan we wanted. We wanted a separate dinette, because that was one of the big things with the 19-foot Caravelle, a separate dinette that we could actually use and not have to put down to make a couch. So that was one of the big things, and we wanted a bigger bed. The corner bed, Melanie actually slept on it the last night we were in Key West on the last trip we took, and realized I slept against the wall. So she was like, yeah, we do definitely need to get something else. So we're going to take you on a tour of this and give you a little bit of insight in it, and maybe a little bit of storage ideas as we go through the whole thing. We also will have a video soon on our new tow vehicle, and I'm going to let Melanie turn around and let you see it real quick. It's nasty, but hey, it's our tow vehicle. So it's funny that I'm doing this tour. We've not even camped in this thing yet, so we're excited to get on the road and actually start camping and bring you more videos. We got a lot of places that we're going to go this year. Hopefully we'll bring you some cool videos and some ideas of your camping experiences. One of the reasons that I did like this Pottery Barn is because it has automatic stabilizer jacks that you can just press a button on and let them go up and down. So on the driver's side of the camper, you have your black tank flush, you have your inlet to fill your freshwater tank, and then you have your freshwater inlet for whenever you're camping. One of the cool things that we're going to try to do this year is harvest host. We have never done harvest host. We have never been boondocking, except when we're in a rooftop tent, or when we were in the back of the Lexus, or the original boondocking of tent camping. So this is going to be all new to us, so we're excited about it. And one of the cool features with the Pottery Barn is you have 300 watts of solar on the roof that you can utilize, and we have 2 Battleborn lithium batteries, 100-watt amp hour in the front that we can run a lot of stuff on. We can do everything except run the air conditioners. But one of the tricky things for us is, last Airstream we had was the 19-foot Caravelle. It had a 30 amp plug-in. This one's got a 50 amp plug-in because it has the 2 air conditioners on the roof. But as far as power goes, I think it'll have all the power that we'll need for boondocking. So unlike a lot of RVs, the normal box RVs, you do not have a lot of storage on the outside, on the exterior. On the very back, because this is a queen bed, and I'm going to explain to you why we got a queen bed later on. But we do have our chairs and table that are in here, the Pottery Barn chairs and tables. And then you also have a wet storage here that I've got our freshwater hoses in, our black hose that we can use to flush the tank, and cable wire, which we probably will not use a lot. I'm anxious to maybe try Starlink, so if anybody wants to comment and tell me a little bit about Starlink, please do so. But this really is our only storage on the exterior. A lot of people in comments that I've seen on YouTube don't like the fact that it doesn't have a lot of storage. A lot of people like the twin beds because you got storage on both sides on the exterior. So another crazy feature that the Pottery Barns and the Classics have is a doorbell. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but we have a doorbell. I don't know why we'll need a doorbell, but we've got a doorbell. We don't even have a doorbell on our home. So another thing with the screen door on the Pottery Barn, it gives you the Pottery Barn insignia and always home, to give you a reminder that no matter where you're at, you always feel like you're home. Another thing is you have a chalkboard right here, and I crack up always because a lot of these people will be like, oh, on this chalkboard you can write a note to your spouse or your special someone. I'm going on a hike, or I'm going to go get coffee. I'm going to tell Melanie if I'm going to do anything, and then she's going to be going with me. But anyway, but you can write a note, or hey, it's happy hour, 5 o'clock, come over for fresh hors d'oeuvres. Anything like that would be awesome. But this is chalkboard. I think in the future we're going to put maybe a map up here and put stickers on it that we can put and show every state that we've stayed in, because at some point we would like to have hit all 50 states and Canada. And I'd love to go to Baja, Mexico. That's another place that I would like to go. But that is it for the door. And, you know, they always say, oh, these doors take, I think, 8 hours, 8 days. 8 hours. 8 months. They take 8 hours to make, and there's like 2 or 3 people that make these specifically designed. And they're like a vault door. They shut, they keep everything in.
Now, if you have kids, that would be good for kids.
Oh yeah, this would be great for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of drawing maybe on the sidewalk, they could draw on the RV. Maybe if they're this tall, you can mark it with chalk, and then next stop they get this tall, you can mark it with that. We don't have kids, so we don't know anything about that. What else? All right, so we'll take you on a short tour of everything in here. Another reason that we chose the Pottery Barn, we really liked the Internationals, liked the flooring of the Internationals. We liked the Globetrotter. We almost went with the Globetrotter, but again, you have to put the dinette down to make a couch. So we did not want that. We wanted something separate. So as you can see, the Pottery Barn couch, I will tell you right now, it is very, very comfy. The one thing that I do like is you can move these pillows around, make it more spacious. And if you look at the wall right here and right here, we do have sconces that will turn on. The electronics in this is sort of crazy. We do have storage up top with a killer stereo system. It's a Fusion stereo touchscreen. So with the Pottery Barn, you get these Roman shades. They go up and down very easy. Also, you have reading lights right here. And we did pick up at Marshall's another throw that's not Pottery Barn, but this one is so huge. I can imagine Melanie curling up. Of course, we're going to be camping in the summer. So this standard Pottery Barn faucet is really nice. And like I said, we have not used any of this yet, so we're sort of in awe. You have a cutting board. Again, we've not used this, so gosh. Okay, so we got a cutting board and a big farmhouse sink that oh, one of the cool things too that with our Caravel that I didn't say, our Caravel had like a 19-gallon freshwater tank, maybe a 27-gallon freshwater tank, 19-gallon black, 19-gallon gray. This one for boondocking, 37-gallon freshwater and 34-gallon black water and 34-gallon gray water. To me, that is awesome because even though we like to take showers, quite a few showers, still that's enough water for a couple nights of boondocking. So on our trash can, Pottery Barn comes standard with a Pottery Barn cutting board and a, I guess you can use this as a charcuterie board if you want to use it as a charcuterie board. So you can put that back in there, slide it off. A lot of people say, oh, a lot of the videos are like, oh, you can slide stuff off into the trash. Well, I'm not going to do that. Just take it and throw it in there. So over here on the wall, you do have your hot water heater on and off switch. You have inverters. Like I said, we have 300 watts of solar power. We have the 2 Battle-Born lithium batteries and a 2,000 watt inverter. Hopefully to charge just about everything. You can do anything you want to except run your ACs in the front and in the back. So the huge reason that we got the Pottery Barn was this. This right here, a separate dinette that we can actually use in the mornings, that we can get up and drink our coffee, eat our yogurt, do whatever we need to. And we can also use this as a desk if we want to work on videos or want to do taxes or anything like that.
Taxes.
We're not going to be doing taxes. But anyway, we do taxes, but we're not going to be doing taxes on the road. But this is one of the main reasons. And again, these windows here, the window right beside of the couch, these windows, they all open up. Airstream did not do a good job at designing this, though, because this window opens up, but guess where the door comes? The door will slide right into the window if you're opening it up and slam into it. Another thing on this panel over here, you have onboard mode, which you can turn it on. Away mode, you hit this button, it shuts everything off. And then down here you have awning controls. So our awning in the front is all electric. A lot of people don't like that. Me, as I get older, I'm like, heck yeah, let's push a button and do it. So this will be something fun for us. Hopefully fun for us that we get to do. Take it out and push it in with a button and nothing messes up. But as far as storage in the kitchen, you have 2 openings up here that you can store a lot of stuff in. I'm sure you can use this as pantries, as anything like that. You do have storage underneath here, and I will, I'll get these out for a second. I've got most of our Pottery Barn dishes under the couch in these little Amazon doohickeys. I've really got these wrapped up good. So these are our Pottery Barn stoneware. These are really good. A lot of people, Melanie had written, some people on Facebook, a lot of people don't travel with these. I think we're going to try it. We got them. They gave them to us. We bought these and got a free camper. So why not use them, right? Most expensive plates we've ever bought. Again, you've got a ton of storage underneath here. We've got our Pottery Barn flatware that are all stainless. And drawers. Wow, we've got those full. I didn't realize we had those full. You've got a minuscule of a space down here and a small space above the fridge. And I'll back up, and I'm going to come around here and show you we do have storage underneath here. Kylie's little lammy that she never plays with. And here's the rest of our dishes, pots, and pans. And then underneath this side, we do have storage. This is the Pottery Barn rug that they give with you.
Give with you?
Give with the Airstream when you buy it with Pottery Barn Airstream. And then I'm assuming that's probably where we'll put our shoes at. I got to get something to lay in there so it don't get them all nasty. But, you know, we'll do the old YouTube thing. When we come in from a long day of hiking and we're wanting to put our shoes up, we'll stash them right there underneath the dinette. So, onward, back. Again, as I get older, I want to do things easier. So this C-zone, Charlie zone, C-zone will tell us how much shore power, how much inverter we're using, battery power. So we've got 100% battery power. Our LP tanks, which is one of the big things that if you do not have this on a camper, get the, you can order, I don't even know what it is, but they're little magnets that stick to your propane tanks. underneath them, and it's an app you can put on your phone to tell how much propane you're using. That is one thing we used. We used our propane tanks, didn't have a clue how much we had left, how much we'd used or anything. So this is going to be nice. You do have different controls you can do on here. You can do your climate. That is for you can do front fan, rear temperature, front temperature, and furnace. The furnace only comes out of the front. So if you're running propane on the furnace, any alarms that we've had, the awning, you can do the awning. Of course, it's locked right now. Your monitoring gives you a different screen for your monitoring. So all in all, this is a really cool feature. We do have smart TVs now. In 2024, they redesigned them and said, okay, we're going to throw smart TVs in there, and that way you do not need an Apple TV or such. I don't know if we'll ever bring our Apple TV with us, but this makes things a whole lot easier. Your fridge, you have a good space in here for your, man, it's cold in there. Nor cold fridge. One thing I do like about it, you don't have to do any special stuff to lock it. It's already locked. Your privacy curtain.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You've got a privacy curtain here, and I'll let you come on through here. So the closet, and you do have plenty of space in your closet. Shower, a big reason we wanted bigger is because the shower and the toilet and the sink was all in the caravel that we had. Not a lot of elbow room. We were bumping into each other and trying to step over Kylie. So this is going to be a whole lot better. But if you can look in the shower, we do have a pretty cool little shower head. I don't know how that's going to work. I'm excited to try it. And that is all standard on the Pottery Barn. Dimensions on this, you're looking at about 28 feet 2 inches as far as the total length. You have about a little over 8 foot width. So Melanie can come on back here and show. So another cool thing is the door handle. Let me cut the lights on, and again, your lights, all of your lights are going to be touch screen. Oh, and also I was going to show you this, the clothes hamper. I'm really excited about that. I don't know why, but I'm excited about it. But you do have storage in here. You have storage here that we've got our towels in, and I'll have to make a clothes hamper to do that. You have storage here and over here. And you have storage behind this.
Just pull it.
Pull it?
Yeah.
A small little medicine cabinet here. And you do have, another cool thing too is the subway tile look. We live in a log home, so this is not our style in our house, but I do like this here, the subway tile, and in the sink that the Pottery Barn gives you. After doing a lot of research, Melanie and I had come to the conclusion twin beds were the way to go. Twin beds is what we need because everybody on YouTube are like twin beds, twin beds. Again, it's your own preference. It's whatever you want. But for us, in the end, we decided a queen bed was what we wanted because, for one thing, Melanie might get upset if we're not sleeping together. So I'm just joking. She probably wouldn't care. But I did not want to sleep against the wall like I did in the 19-foot caravel. This is really nice because all I've got to do is lift this up to get more storage. I've got all this storage, and again, I can access the storage from outside right there. But I do have, Pottery Barn gave us these cool little well, they didn't give them to us. We bought these and got a free camper. Pottery Barn Airstream with a nice little leather handles on them. We can get to these on the side because there are no doors, and we've got a door that opens right there for that. And then to set it down, just as easy as that. So the queen bed is an actual full-size queen. You do have these that you can pull up with plug-ins, USB ports. You have your reading light that you can turn on and off. Move around if you want to move around. Your reading lights here. And underneath this, I'm going to take this real quick. You have, again, your buttons. If you decide that you're too lazy, that you don't want to get up and turn everything off, you can just punch it. Storage on both sides. One of the really neat things is these are all magnetic lights. So when I shut it, I'm going to open that one up. And you can see where this one comes on. And these hinges are super, super heavy duty. These windows on both sides open. And of course we have full panoramic here. That is one of the cool things that I think I'm going to love. Just like a Caravelle, everything is vented in the ceiling. So we do have the ductwork above us. We don't have anything hanging down and is in our way. On the back wall, more controls for our lights. Bedroom lights, bathroom lights, hooks for our robes after the spa. Or whatever, I don't know. And you do have storage down here. As you can see, Melanie's already decorated a few things here, and we'll probably get a few more things on the way. There's a TV on the wall, another smart TV that we can utilize, and the TVs are on the stereo where we can actually hear these back here. So we do have one max air fan right here. We do not have two. In the Caravelle we had two, didn't we? That was funny. We had a 19-foot Caravelle, had two max air fans. This one we only have one, but we do have something new. We have two skylights. We have a skylight here and a skylight here. Oh, also, I did talk about the privacy curtain here. You have another privacy curtain here. So if you've got people with you, you do have a way to block this off. And let's say we got people in here sleeping, they can utilize so they're not waking each other. Well, I guess you can wake each other up with that. Anyway, they can utilize it to where they're not going to be running into each other. This table goes all the way down, level with the bottom piece here. You can move these cushions around and make a bed. This bed is actually very comfy, and both myself and Melanie can sleep on this perfect. I was slightly impressed with this because it is so roomy. And that's another reason that we overall, I think, Melanie, you agree? Do you agree you love this?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's going to be fun to go on adventures and so forth. But with the Pottery Barn, there's a few things that you do get. You do get the throw. You get the accent pillows. You get the salt and pepper shaker. And you get you get the cutting board oil for your two cutting boards. We do have a propane stovetop and propane stovetop. This is a convection oven with a microwave and an air fryer. So on our trips coming up, we're going to try to utilize this a little bit and use it. The backlit buttons on the oven, I guess it would be, yeah, which tells you how much I cook. Actually, I cook all the time. And these two lights here underneath. It's amazing when it just sits here underneath the shed, how dirty it actually gets. Because I'm looking at this, I'm like, man, that's dirty. This is dirty. That's dirty. But overall, 28 foot I think would be a great size. Another reason we went with 28 foot. In the past, they've done the Pendleton, which love the Pendleton, just didn't have all the amenities in it, and only made 100 of them. They did the Eddie Bauer. They did the Tommy Bahama, which I liked. Didn't like the bathrooms. Gosh, if you get a chance, look at the bathrooms, and let me throw a picture up. The bathrooms in the Tommy Bahama are loud, but if that's your style, hey, that's your style. And then the Pottery Barn. So all of those in the past have been around the 27 to 28 foot, which can get you into the national parks. Anything bigger than a 28 foot is pretty hard to get in there. Some national parks don't even allow you in there. But if you have any suggestions on maybe any way to arrange some of our storage, any tips that you may have, please let us know. But please stick around, subscribe to our channel, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell. That way you'll get new notifications when we put videos out. And we're going to try to put those out every Sunday. But hopefully this just gives you an idea of what the Pottery Barn is. And stay tuned because we're going to be using it quite a bit. Until next time, keep watching.